Hi there, I'm Sheila Vidal. I'm an independent living benefits broker at Freedom Equity Group. Today I want to talk to you about living benefits and how it differs among different offerings by different insurance companies. Because you see, not all living benefits are created equal. So first of all, what are living benefits? Living benefits are also called accelerated benefit riders. They are additional provisions or riders in a life insurance policy, and they allow you to access your life insurance benefits while you're still alive. That's why they're called living benefits as opposed to death benefit, which you can only receive after the death of the person that's insured. So living benefits can be of three different types of categories of illness. So the first one is critical illness, which includes heart attack, stroke, cancer, ALS, among many different conditions. There's also blindness, aneurysm, end-stage renal disease, major organ transplant. So any of these conditions, if the person who has the policy got diagnosed with any of these, he would be able to file a claim against his life insurance and receive some money. The second category is chronic illness, which is defined as any condition where you need assistance to do 2 out of 6 activities of daily living. Those 6 activities of daily living are dressing, bathing, toileting, transferring, feeding, incontinence. Those are the things that we normally are able to do to take care of ourselves. But when we get, a condition where we're not able to move our arms or our legs normally, then we're going to need assistance to do those things. So that is under chronic illness. And then the third type is terminal illness. So it can be defined as an illness where somebody was given only X amount of months left to live. So the insurance company would define how many months they would allow the person to access those living benefits. It could be 6 months, it could be 12 months, it could be as much as 24 months. So I am telling you this so that you can learn to differentiate and to scrutinize the type of living benefits that is available to the policy that is being offered to you by an insurance company or by an insurance agent. So I want you to be aware so that you can ask the agent the right questions and really understand, really know what these living benefits are going to do for you, how they're going to help you, and really encourage you to read the fine print and the disclosures. So many different insurance companies would say that they have living benefits, but one thing you need to ask is there an extra cost? Some companies would have living benefits that are free, and some additional would cost an extra fee, or it would be an addition to the premium that you're paying. So that's one thing you got to know. Of the companies that we work with at Freedom Equity Group, we are able to offer 2 to 3 of the living benefits that I talked about for free at no extra cost to you. So that is something really, really beneficial for our clients. So we've been able to help them really save money and get more coverage and more peace of mind by getting that extra coverage in their life insurance policies with the living benefits that don't cost extra. So the second thing to know is some companies only have terminal illness as their living benefit, Well, again, you may be losing out there. You may, be better off with a similar plan that would also have critical and chronic illness also available. And then on the terminal illness, make sure you ask whether it's defined as only accessible when the person is 6 months, only has 6 months left, or more. Okay, so the reason for that is somebody who only has 6 months left to live versus somebody who still has 24 months to live to really use and enjoy those monies that they're getting from their life insurance plan can be very, very big. It can be huge. So somebody who has 6 months, think about this for a second. If you only have 6 months left to live, how do you think you're going to look like? How are you going to present? You're probably going to be very, very sick. You're probably going to be very weak, probably confined to the bed. Versus if you still had 24 months left, do you think you'd still be able to travel? You think you would still be able to do something nice, do something fun with your family? You bet, right? So that is something that can make a huge difference. So make sure you understand, especially if they only have one living benefit, which is terminal illness, if you're going to be able to access that at a limited amount of time versus 24 months. The third thing is that some of these living benefits, no matter how much your total life insurance coverages, are capped at a certain amount. So say for example it's capped at 250,000 and you have 1.5 million total in life insurance. Let's say you have multiple policies with this company and you have a total of $1.5 million, but you can only access as much as 250,000 in living benefits. Well, what if you are needing more than that amount to help pay your bills, to help pay your rent or your mortgage because you're not able to work and provide that income that your family has been comfortably depending on before when you were working. So all of a sudden your family only has to live off of one income, your spouse's income. So then it's getting harder and harder to pay the bills. And so this is what the living benefits can be very, very helpful, as it can help pay for really anything that you would use money to pay for, like your utility bills, your rent, your mortgage, food, education or tuition fees, and medical bills or credit card bills. Okay, so it can also be used to pay for a caregiver who's taking care of you while you're sick. So, and finally, so one thing that I do want to say is that our living benefits do not have that low of a cap. In some companies that we work with, the cap is $2 million. In others, it's 1 million. So the cap is much, much higher. So now the other thing, the last thing that I want to say is that some companies only have living benefits in their permanent policies, those that are also called cash value policies, which cost more. What if you can only afford a term policy? So, and they don't have living benefits in their term policy, so you're not going to, if let's say you get diagnosed with cancer, you're not going to be able to access that life insurance policy. Well, again, I'm very, very proud to say that our carriers, our living benefit insurance plans, offer sometimes 3, sometimes 2 living benefits at no extra cost in our term policies as well as in our permanent policies. So that is what's been so helpful to many of our clients. They're able to get living benefits out of their term policies when they get diagnosed with cancer or heart attack or stroke. So there you have it. Those are some of the main points that I want you to be aware of, so that you can really understand and take advantage of having living benefits in your life insurance plans, because you're already spending money, you're already paying for it. So why not get additional benefits at no extra cost that will provide more protection for you and your family and give you more peace of mind and allow you to live a life of dignity and financial security at the time when you need it the most, when you're sick. So I'm Sheila Vidal. I'm an independent broker, and I'm passionate about helping people with living benefits. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And I'm signing off for now. Till next time.